Hello, everyone, and welcome to our solo live gameplay of The Eternal Battle by Poison Studios. I'm on my phone, so I first want to apologize for any issues with readjusting and focusing during the video. I haven't received my new camera that I'm supposed to be getting to do some live streams. We haven't received it yet, so I am just using my phone. I'm also recovering from laryngitis, so I'm trying to take it easy on my voice. Hopefully, it doesn't go in and out. One, it is the looted caravan one, and the purpose of this adventure is we're trying to stop this guy right here, this Knoll Marauder, from getting off the board. He is carrying a bag of loot, as you can see by the token right here. Bag of loot. And it's right there, and it starts off in square 8-5 right here underneath him. And whenever he moves, it will move. And his whole purpose, he ignores any tactic cards. He is going to just try to be running off the board. As soon as he gets to 16 and goes off the board, we basically lose him. But still, the game isn't over. We win whenever we beat all the gnolls on the board. So these 4 gnolls over here that start in row 16 or column 16 will be advancing towards us. And you see the heroes I already have them lined up on the board, and their initiatives are already on the tracker, already been placed. So they were stopping him to get that bag of loot and also defeating all the gnolls over here. And we have a round timer of 10 rounds to game. We are on round 1. At the beginning, we've got our tracker starting out at the hunter. All the initiatives have been put on the board already on our tokens there. So we'll be going through. And I guess, looks like we have no viewers right now, but we'll go ahead and begin. I should note that I do not have access to comments if anybody comments on here, because I do not have access to my laptop right now because it's on the other side of the room and I can't get to it with the current setup where we are rearranging stuff in the studio, and it's not feasible at this moment. So hopefully we get some people watching. Hopefully this will be good. If you're watching this afterwards, I apologize, and let's get going. See, the lighting's good. Yeah. All right. So at the beginning of the game and at the beginning of every round, we're going to have to turn over a Wheel of Fortune card, which might change up the initiative and some other stuff, and also an enemy tactics card to see how they are attacking during the turn. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's flip out the Wheel of Fortune card. We'll say Deft Trick. Heroes counts for their abilities. You choose a hero. That hero can move immediately. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and choose the hunter here because he's the one that's lined up. And I want to be able, actually, no. I want to get a melee guy out there because the hunter's going to be able to shoot him since the marauder's going last in initiative line. So let's get the knight out there. You see the knight's movement. You see over there, speed is 3, so he can move 3. 1, 2, 3. And that should hopefully be able to get him close enough during the round. So that's the Wheel of Fortune card taken care of. We'll go ahead and discard that. And then we'll pull an enemy's tactics card. That's how the enemy is the heroes with the least amount of health. So currently the Templar has 5, the Knight has 6, and the Mage and the Hunter are both tied for 4. So during their turn, they will be going after one of those two, unless some stuff changes. So we'll leave that on top of the deck to remind us during the combat sequence. All right, and we go ahead and start in initiative order. We'll start out with the Hunter. The Hunter's movement is 3, so he is going to go 1, 2, and 3. And when you take your turn, you get a movement, an action, and a bonus action. So he's done his move. He's moved 3. And so now he has an action and a bonus action. And some stuff gives you bonus actions. You can see on his board over here. Let me move around to the other side of the camera instead of just reaching in front of it. His bonus action is that he can make another move. And his range with his bow is 2 to 5 squares. So he doesn't really need to move. But we'll have a move again. He's not going to do a full move. He'll just move 1, 2. So the knoll is within a range of 2 right there. And then we'll go ahead and have him make his attack. When you attack, you roll a d10 and you add your accuracy if you have any. He doesn't have any accuracy given to him by any armor or weapons or anything. He does have once per battle, he can increase his agility by 1 for a single roll. But he doesn't really need to increase his agility right now. He's just he's going to shoot with his bow. And he does have his quiver that says if it's equipped with a bow or hand crossbow, which it is, once per battle, he can re-roll any ones on a hit roll. So let's see, we're going to get our D10 right here. And then just to let you know, I have all the tokens and everything off screen for space consciousness. So we'll go ahead and roll D10. And he needs, let's look at the defense on the Marauders right here. We see he is going to need a 5 and above to hit. Trying to get that to focus right there. 5 and above. Let's go ahead and roll it. Oh, and unfortunately, he has a 4. So he misses with his bow. And he does not have a bonus, or he already did his bonus action. So we go ahead and move to the next person in initiative, which is the mage. Mage is right here. You can see by the good mini. These minis are really well done. Even though this is just a prototype that I have, these minis are really well. If you show ones on an actual better camera other than my phone on our preview videos, if you haven't checked them out on the channel, I'd say go check them out. They yeah, they're really good to look at. And the ones for the Kickstarter are looking spectacular. I don't paint my minis. I know people get on me all the time about it, but you know, you can get fully painted ones with certain pledges on the Kickstarter. So you might want to go for those if you're really interested in it. So the mage, we can see the mage, it says her movement speed is 3. So she is going to go, let's see. We can't move diagonal. So it's going to have to be 1, 2, 3. And let's go ahead and check her special bonus ability. She gets a bonus in an action. Bonus action is anybody within 1 to 3 squares. I can choose an enemy. It gets -1 to its defense until the start of its next turn. Maybe I possibly should have done that, but she is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away, so she can't even do the bonus action. And her melee with her staff is between a 1 and a 2. Now, for your action, you can take an extra movement, so she can move more if she wants to. So let's go ahead. Yeah, I'll have her as her action. She's gonna move up some more. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3 to there. And now the enemy is within 1 to 3 squares, because you can go, well, 1, 2, 3 now, because it has to be in a line there. So she can't even do her minor curse ability. So let's go ahead and move to the next initiative down. The next initiative down will be the knight, who already moved because of the fortune card at the beginning of this turn. The movement is 3, just like everybody else's. So it is going to go 1, 2, 3. He's trying to get within melee range. He might just want to get in front of him. He's got the taunted bonus action where he can put a taunt token to make them attack. But the Knoll actually has an ability where he won't be able. You know, I'm actually seeing comments on my phone. Usually they don't come up. It is an additional move of the knight. All right, so let's go. Let's go ahead and taunt him. I don't think he can make a taunt action because he's not. It's for 1 to 4 range. So maybe he can taunt him if I'm getting this correctly. Although it does say that Knoll, he ignores the tactic card, and all he does is on his turn is move. So I'm pretty sure he doesn't do combat, but he does have he does get to reroll or roll to see if any debuffs disappear at the beginning of his initiative. So let's go ahead. Yeah, he's going to take his bonus action to go ahead and put taunt on this Knoll right here. So let's go ahead and put the taunt token. little taunt token we got right there on that null. So he will actually be able to be forced to fight the knight and not actually try to move off of the board. So the knight has had his movement. He's done his bonus action. He can't do an action to attack. He can move, so he can still move. He's going to move 3, 1, 2, 3 as his action. And that way he'll be lined up and close to that null for whenever the taunt does take effect on the null's turn, if it doesn't get a debuff, or if it doesn't get rid of the debuff. So now we'll go ahead and move down to the Templar. Let's see. He can't taunt him, but Null can try to drop his taunt at the start of the turn. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, he has to get a 5 or above to get rid of the debuff. Sorry, my throat's all still. The Templar, he only has a range of 1 with his War Club. So he is going to move for 3. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to use his action to move again. 1, 2, 3. Try to get as close as you can. Also moving towards the nulls there. So now that's all the Templar can do. He does have a bonus action where anybody adjacent to him within 1 square, he can heal for 1 wound. But there's nobody around him and nobody is damaged in combat. So we'll go ahead and go down to the Marauder's turn. And they go in order. This Marauder right here is Marauder number 1. So let's go ahead and roll our D10 to see if he gets rid of that debuff right there. Oh, it's a 3. He does not get rid of it, so he will have to go ahead and attack the knight. So he will move up to attack him. And we'll go ahead and take the taunt token right now. Oh, and we gotta remember that bag of loot goes with him. And he will roll the D10 to go ahead and attack the knight. Now let's see, we check the knight's defense. He needs a 6+ to be able to hit the knight. Let's see, and he does not have any accuracy, as you can see right there. So he does not add that anything to his combat right there. So go ahead. And he got a 1. Ooh, 1. Critical fail. So he does not hit him. But he is he's not going to be running off the board. He's going to stay right there. So next turn, these guys can all get to him. So now we'll move on to the next nulls. This null right here should be number 2. And you can see where they are. Or no, that's number 3. Put him right back. That means number 2 is right there in the middle at 16.5. You can, don't know how well you can see these hash marks right here on the shields. They show the number of the gnolls or any of the creatures in the game. The Marauders are here. Some of them are on the pauldrons on the shoulders. Yeah, so this one is number 2. So first we have to check with the card's priority. And the priority is a hero with the least amount of health. So we're going to go ahead and check. See, he's going to go, okay, can he reach them within a move? The gnolls move squares. So obviously they can't reach him and attack. So he's just basically going to go towards the closest creature that he can reach. So he's just going to move forward 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's basically what all of them are going to do. They're all going to move up. So that's number 2. This is number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because nobody is within range of getting hit by them. And that is the Gnoll Marauders initiative. Oh, they move twice if they cannot attack. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot. They have their action. They can move twice if they can't attack. All right, so let's all move them twice. So another 4 or however many. So this guy, number 2 would go first. So they're still not going to be in range to attack well, especially since they're using their action move. So this guy should go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or no, this guy would move afterwards. He was right here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So number 2 goes and number 3 goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he'll actually be able to hit if the tactics card says to, and 1, 2, 3, 4 for this guy. So all kind of clumped up. They're going to be able to start dealing some damage next turn. So we go back to the top of the initiative right here. We set our round because we're on the second round. So we go ahead and turn our dial to number 2. I'm going to get a quick drink of coffee because my throat's starting to get really dry. Don't mind me. And if you hear any noises in the background, just go ahead and ignore them. I've got 24 cats. If you pay attention, you'll see 24 cats. They're meowing all the time outside of the room. They're not here in the studio. And we've got a bunch of noisy neighbors. So just ignore them. Focus on the game. All right, beginning of the turn. Go ahead and check our Wheel of Fortune card. It says heroes, abilities. Choose a hero. In this round, the chosen hero gets +1 speed. All right. So see who is the farthest behind that needs to get within range. I think everybody's able to get within range. We don't need anybody with +1 speed. But we'll go ahead. We'll give it to the mage. Why not? The mage can get up there, do some damage. And then we turn over a new tactics card. Let's go ahead and discard this one. Find out what these enemy tactics are going to do. We see warriors and elites on top. Almost all the gnolls around. Yeah, damage at least from a couple of them. He's next to that boulder, so he won't be that side. And people can't attack diagonal; they can only attack adjacent, as far as I remember. So let's go ahead and start off with the hunter. Hunter, I think he's pretty cool with where he's at for shooting. He doesn't want to get too close because he doesn't want a possibility of getting hit. He's going to step back a little bit. So let's go ahead and roll the d10 and see what we get. Oh, it's a 3. So the hunter misses. His bonus action is that he can move again, but he's not going to move. He's just going to stay right there. Now we've got the mage. The mage's movement is 3, but her range we can see is a 1 and 2. So she's just out of range of hitting this gnoll here. So we'll have her. Well, and she's got the plus movement from the fortune. So she's just going to go 1, 2 and move right there. And she's going to try to make her staff hit him with the staff. So her staff 1, 2 for 1 damage, and she crits on a 10 plus, which will do 1 extra damage. And then she's also, I don't know if I showed you guys these before. Everybody has equipment and abilities on their different stuff. Like the knight's armor gives them +1 health. That's why he starts out with 6, not 5, like it says. Or they're sorry, +2 health. That's why he starts out with 6, not 4, like on a sheet. Her pilgrim advance for battle on her turn. She can move 1 square without spending movement. So that comes in handy a little bit. Moving around the board. Let's go ahead and try to get her to hit. This is gnoll number 3. No, number 2. Gnoll number 2 with her staff. And she got an 8, which is a hit. They need a 5 and above. So we get one of our damage tokens. You can actually hit diagonal square with the staff. Oh, because of range 1, 2. Oh, hey, that's awesome. Always good to know. That's why I like having the creators on the live streams to be able to give play-by-play. They all have 3 health. So he's already a third of the way down, trying to get that to focus a little bit. There we go, 3 health. All right. And her bonus action is that she can decrease their defense by 1. She should have done that bonus action earlier, but okay. We are now going to move down to the knight. The knight, he is locked in combat with this guy right here, with the gnoll with the bag. I think for his bonus action, he's going to go ahead and taunt him again, just to keep him from moving anywhere. He's going to go ahead and taunt him. So first we'll do the bonus action to taunt. We'll place that right next to the gnoll because we know it's on that gnoll. And then he's going to use his action to try and hit him. And he rolled a run. 1. Nope, no hitting on that guy. But he'll stay in place if he doesn't get rid of the debuff. And then the Templar. Templar is right there. Templar hits on a 1, so it's actually got to get up close. Let's see if he can get 1, 2, and he's gonna go ahead and hit the null number 4. Correct? Yes, 4. With his war club. I'm trying to check the camera every now and then to see if anybody's commenting. So he's gonna go ahead and hit him, and he got a 6, which he needs a 5 and above, if I remember correctly. Yes, 5 and above, right there. So war club does 1 damage to the null. All right. And then bonus action, you can heal somebody for 1, but there's nobody that's damaged. So we're going to go ahead and go down to the Marauders after I take a drink of coffee. Okay, so Marauder number 1 is taunted. It can break the debuff on a 5 or above, so let's go ahead and roll it. It's a 3. Sitting there just stuck between the 2 decks of cards. So it does not break it, so it's going to have to ignore the tactics card or what it wants to do and go ahead and try to hit the knight. So it has to get a 6 or above. So let's go ahead. It's a 5. Ooh, so he barely misses, and the token goes away. So number two, which is this guy right here. Right, yeah. Number 2. Now their tactics say they have to go. Priority is the hero with the highest health. So we can check if he can get there within movement, because the knight is the hero with the highest health. His movement is 4, so he can go 1, 2, 3, and get to him. So we check priority, we check that he can do it, and then we actually take the move. So 1, 2, 3, and he will make an attack on the knight, needing a 6 or above. And it is a 4. So he actually misses. Now we will check. Let's see, where's number 3? Yeah, that's number 3. He can go 1, 2, 3. Can the Marauders attack diagonal? I don't think they can, because their range is only 1. I'm pretty sure they can only attack adjacent. They actually can't attack diagonal like the staff. So he checks. He can't get to him that way. He can't get to him that way. So he has to pick a hero which is within range. Say no, they can't. Yep, no, they can't. And this is where I'm not sure exactly on the rules. Would they go after the one with the next highest health, Templar? It's not a little clear in there. Just any the knight is surrounded. So would he try to get towards the Templar, or would he just go towards the closest hero that he can do a standard attack against? I think it's the standard attack, but I want to make sure. Waiting for words to pop up on my screen. They'll choose for the person. They will choose from the person they can reach. Okay, so they can reach him. They can't reach 1, 2, 3, 4 because they can't attack diagonal, so they wouldn't be able to attack them. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go that, because strategically I'm going to have this guy go there, so everybody's matched up next to the guy. So number 3 will try to hit the ranger right there. And he rolls a 3, which is not a hit. And then this one is number 5. So number 4 is actually here next to the knight. He will try to hit the knight with priority, totally ignoring the Templar over there. And it is a 9. It's actually a hit. Yay, one of the guys actually took a hit. Rolling all these low numbers. So we'll go ahead and flip over. one of his HP tokens here to show that he has taken a hit. And now we will go ahead and do number 5. 1, 2, 3, in line with the mage right there. And number 5 will try to hit the mage and rolls a 2, which is not a hit. So we go back to the top of the initiative, and that was all the Marauders taking their turn. We're now on turn 3. We'll go ahead and reveal a new Wheel of Fortune card. It is a fate card. Determine the coordinates. Roll a d10 plus 3. The result will be X. Roll a d10 and the result will be Y. Place an iron chest token in this square. If it's occupied, place it in the nearest unoccupied square. Ooh, we get to place some chests on the board, which means I have to get my bag of tokens because I didn't have the chest tokens out. I didn't think I was going to be placing any more on the board. Bag of tokens. And then we will get rolling. Oh, excuse me for knocking the camera. All right, 1 iron chest token. So let's go ahead and roll. So the D10 plus 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5. That's the X coordinate. So it's going to be 5 right here. And then the Y coordinate. Oh, sorry, I'm doing it wrong. X is this way. Y is this way. Sorry, forgetting my my algebra and coordinates right there. So 5, and then this one is 2. So 5, 2. We have an iron chest right there on the board. If anybody actually goes in there and picks that up, they'll be able to draw one of these iron chest cards right there and see what equipment, gold, what have you, they'll get. So time for a new enemy tactics card. So elites are going to go towards a hero with the lowest power. So we look at these power ratings, which I totaled up beforehand based on the some of the equipment. Actually has little power ratings right there in the picture. Like you can see this one, the worn chainmail has a power rating of 1. So the Templar has a 1. The Knight has a 2, and then both the Hunter and the Mage both have 0. And they're going with the ones with the lowest power. So they're going to try to go after these two this turn. Okay, but we started off with the Hunter. So his range is a 2 to 5, so he can't actually shoot this guy right here. He's going to, for his movement, he will take, say, 2 steps back out of his 3 movement. And then he's going to try to shoot Knoll number 3. I should at least try to paint the numbers, the scratch marks on their shields, so I can keep track of them without having to pick them up every time. It might do well, but yeah. All right, let's go see if he hits them. It is an 8, which is a hit. So 1 damage token on the base of this guy. All right. What's his bonus action? He can make another move, right? I think he's going to just stay there. Let's go for the mage. The mage is a 1-2. So let's go have her make, yeah, she's going to take 1 step back. Get out of the way, combat, because people are going to start trying to crowd around her. And see if she can hit him with her staff. Actually, we're going to go ahead and use her bonus action. There's a range of 1 to 3 to lower his defense for the turn. So number 5, we're going to lower his defense by 1. So instead of being a 5, it'll be a 4. So I need to get a 4 or above to hit number 5 right there. So yeah, let's see if she does that. Unfortunately, she rolls a 2. All right, but at least says it'll be that way in case any of the other guys wanted to hit that Knoll also. But they're kind of occupied in this cluster going on right there. Let's go down to the Knight. So first of all, I don't want that bad guy to go anywhere. So I'm gonna taunt him, even though I can't hit him. I'm gonna taunt him. We call the Knight Tonto. Excuse my bad puns. Sorry, I just lost all my viewers, didn't I? No. Anyway, so let's go ahead and have him hit with his sword, and it's a 7, which is a hit. He finally lands a hit on the knoll. Awesome. So let's go ahead and put that 1 damage token underneath the taunt token. Awesome. And then he's not going to move there. He can't move. He's in the middle of everybody. And then we'll go to the Templar back here. And the Templar is going to keep whipping on number 4 right there, right? Yeah, 4. Try to see if we can take him out a little bit. And yeah. And we roll a 7. Awesome. We're not getting any crits this game, but we are getting some hits. And then he already has a 1 token on him. I'm just going to go ahead and take that off and flip it over because the other side is a 2 token. That's why I like these double-sided tokens. I don't have to keep searching around to put stacks of 1s and 1s and 1s on there. So he's got his one there. Now there are 3 tokens, 3 slash tokens on the back of some of the 2 tokens, which really comes in handy also. But yeah. I don't want to fuss too much because it distracts players, but I would concentrate attacks on the knoll with the bag of loot because he can run away. Yeah, but I'm thinking as long as the knight is able to taunt that guy and he doesn't break his debuff, he's not going to be able to run away. So I know I've got 1 hit on him so far. Maybe I'll start that soon once I get some of these knolls when I get him to move away, and then I can move around and get there to surround him and stop him from running. But for right now, I think we're good with the knight taunting him. So we're done with the Templar. I'm not going to have the Templar move. I'm going to have the Templar stay there. We'll go to the Marauder's turn. So Marauder number 1, he is taunted. Let's try to see if he will break the taunt. He needs a 5 and above. And he rolls a 3. See, it's still working. And then he is going to... He has to try to hit the knight. He needs 6 and above. And he rolled a 9. Ooh, he almost got a crit. So he does have to maneuver around a little bit on the next turn and try to get close to him so he can actually heal him. All right, so Marauder number 2. Is 2? No, that's 3. Losing track of my guys. Where's number 2? That's 5. Number 2 is over here, isn't he? Nope, still wrong guy. It's always the last one to pick. Number 2 is right here. Number 2. So now priority says they have to go towards the hero with the lowest power. He's got 4 movement. So he is more than able 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to the hunter. Or if he goes 1, 2, 3, he can get to the mage right there, who is the closer of the 2 with the lowest power. So I think that's exactly what he'll do. He will go 1, 2, 3, and he is going to try to hit the mage and gets a 7, which is a hit on the mage. So I gotta maneuver around the room here underneath some cords. So the mage is now at 3 life. All right. So now we will go to number 3 right here. Number 3 is already pretty close. So number 3 is actually going to go ahead and take a step in the front because he can't attack diagonal and try to hit the mage also with a 3. So it misses. Now we'll go ahead. It's number 5. So number 4 is over here, correct? Yeah. And to be able to get to him, he would have to go all the way around to get to one of these guys. So he is actually going to, he can't reach because he can't go diagonal, can't move through the players. So he is just going to go ahead and it's just a toss-up, right? Between either the Templar or the Knight, whichever I choose, because it's the closest. He is not able to get towards them or closer to them. I'll just say he's gonna hit the Knight. He's been going pretty good on the Knight. Just have him roll to hit the Knight. I'm looking for any comments from Nick because he likes to clarify everything. I'm not seeing anything, so yeah, he's gonna hit the Knight. Oh, there we go. Use shield. Oh, the knight's got a shield. Oh, that's right. The knight has a shield ability. I'm not used to none of these other guys have shields or anything. Once per battle, before hit roll is made, you can force an opponent who attacks you to roll additional 1d10 on the hit roll and choose the lowest. Awesome. So yeah, let's have him. Yeah, he'll force him. Gonna force number 4 right here. Right, number 4. Yeah. To roll the d10 twice and use the lowest roll. Yeah, because he's getting pretty low on health too. He's comparable with all the other guys, basically, the starting health. So that one's a 6. So let's see what the other one is. It's a 4. Awesome. Okay. So he's used that ability. He takes a lower of the roll, so he does not hit the knight this turn. But now we have the null right here, number 5. He is kind of within their range of 1, 2, 3, 4. Because he can't attack diagonal, but they can move twice to get within range, which is what I think we will have them do, since he can't. But he can reach them with a double move, but just not attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next move 1, 2 to get closer. Yes, move twice. Thank you, Nick. And that should be all the nulls. We'll go back to the beginning of the initiative. Change the round to 4. And we're going to grab a new Wheel of Fortune card in a second. So let's see how it changes this turn. Adrenaline Surge. Hero's ability. Choose a hero. In this round, when the hero spends an action on the attack, he makes 1 additional attack. Ooh. Let's see. Who would we... I could possibly finish off with 2 attacks, the null with the bag, and then be able to go help everybody else. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'm going to give the extra attack. I'm going to give it to the knight right here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Even though the mage is surrounded. Oh, I think we'll finish off these guys pretty fast. Okay, so the hunter's turn. Hunter's going to move. He's going to take, once again, 2 steps back. And he's going to try to hit number 5 right there. Oh, wait, before I do that, I got to do an enemy tactics card. Yeah, tactics card. Yeah. I got to get rid of that one. Okay, once again, the priority is the hero with the lowest health. Now, currently, that is the mage. The mage has 3 health, so this could finish off our mage, possibly, unless somebody else drops below 3, which... it might happen during the combat round. But let's go ahead. This hunter is going to hit number 5 right there. I rolled a 1. No. That hunter, he needs to practice more. Oh, I got the ability. His bow ability that he can re-roll once. It's once per battle or every single time? Once per battle, you can re-roll a 1 on a hit roll. Yeah, he's going to use it. He's going to use it right now. I'm going to turn that face down to show that I already used that. And the shield also. So I already used those abilities this battle. So let's go ahead and have the hunter re-roll that 1. And he gets a 2. Not much better. Okay, hunter. Your bonus action is that you can actually move again. Take another move action. So let's go ahead and have you move 3. Let's get you way out of here. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Make them chase you if you want to get there. That's the mage. The mage hits on a 1 or 2. The mage is already right here engaged with number 3. So the mage is going to go ahead and just try to hit them. It's going to use its bonus action first to lower its defense down. So she'll only need a 4+ to hit. One guy right there. It's a 9. Awesome. So she's going to do 1 damage to this guy. I don't want to remember what her armor's ability is. Oh, she can move 1 square without spending movement. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't have any move. Maybe she needs to start kind of running to get out of stuff. I think I'm gonna have her run around. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3. She's actually gonna do it. And her bonus action, she can move 1 without spending movement. She's gonna go here. She's gonna start trying to get away from these guys, cause them to chase her. Probably come around and help out over here to get that the knoll with the bag if the knight isn't able to finish him off this turn. Speaking of which, we go to the knight. Yeah, on to battle. So the knight will need a 5 or above to hit with the sword, and gets a 5 exactly. So that's 2 damage on the knoll with the bag. Flip that token over. And since the fate card lets him do an extra attack, he will do that also. Let's see, hopefully a 5 or above. Oh, it's a 2. Ooh, he missed that one. Oh, at least he got that one attack. It's pretty close, pretty close. And then he will spend his bonus action to go ahead and taunt him. So hopefully he will stay right where he's at and not start running next turn. So now we will go ahead and go to the Templar. The Templar's gonna move. Yeah, he's got a bonus action. He can heal for 1. Maybe I think I know what I'm gonna do. So the Templar is going to take an attack action to attack knoll number 4 right there. Gets a 4. Okay, he missed. Then he's gonna take his movement to go 1. He's gonna move 1, and he's gonna take his bonus action to heal him for 1 life. So he's gonna heal the knight 1 health, 1 HP, right there. He'll have to move again to attack next turn, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But now it's on to the Marauders. Wash, rinse, repeat. This guy is taunted. Let's see if he gets a 5 or above. He will break the taunt. And he rolled a 6. He actually broke the taunt. He got rid of the debuff with his special ability. Hey, get back on there. Okay. So now he will not follow the tactics card. He's going to try to run off the board. So he moves 4. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, carrying that bag of loot with him, trying to get away. Now everybody's going to try to run after him if they want that bag of loot and recover it. Okay. So number 2, let me find number 2. Number 2 is right here. Okay. They're going to go after the hero with the lowest health. So the one who can reach with the lowest health is the mage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to try to do an attack action on the mage. And rolls an 8, which is a hit. Let's go over here. Now the mage is at 2 life. Oh, I'm hitting that camera again. Stop it. All right. So that's him. Number 3 right here. You go 1, 2, 3, but can't reach. 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, can't reach him there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't reach him there. So it's going to go through to the hero, the closest hero, since can't reach a priority hero. Closest hero would be the Templar back here that they can reach after movement, or they can he can make a double movement, but he's not going to be able to reach him to attack. But they do have to go towards priority. This is where it gets a little complicating with the priority. Do they choose to make the double move even though they can't attack, or just attack the closest one with a standard? He will always try to attack. All right. So he's going to go 1, 2 to the Templar and try to hit the Templar. He needs a 6 or above. That's a 7. So the Templar takes 1 damage. Templar might have to start healing himself. And then we go number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't get to him, which is closest. Definitely can't get over to the mage. Well, the mage would be the one they're trying to go to. So he's just going to go ahead and line up with the knight, try to hit the knight again. And it's a 1. So he does not hit the knight. And then number 5 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, can't get to the the Majin anyway, especially with this rock blocking right there between there. It's nice, like passageway. I forget what that's called. The anyway, so he's gonna go after the closest hero. He's gonna go run after the hunter over here and try to hit the hunter. And he gets a 1. No. Say, not the closest, actually. Enemy will, it's going away. Enemy will choose from heroes they can reach, and from the heroes will choose the most close to the priority. Oh, okay. Well, they're, so enemies they can reach closest to the priority. So, yeah, he would have hit the Templar, yeah, because the Templar's at less health than the Knight. He should have stepped to the side and hit the Templar, right, instead of the Knight, or he missed anyway. And then, yeah, four health on the Hunter, so he could have gone towards the Hunter. Okay, so he missed anyway, but we'll have him. He would have moved over there instead of hitting the Knight. He would have tried to hit the Templar. And this guy was right there. Yeah, he was the same distance away from the Templar and the Hunter, which are both at 4 life. So he could have gone for the Hunter, since they both were the lowest health within reachable heroes. All right, so a little bit of a retcon. We got it going on. Clarifications, always good. So let's go ahead and we go to the top of the initiative. We are now on round 5. Which at the end of this round, this will be halfway through our game because we play 10 rounds, I think it is, right? I'm going to turn this all the way up here. The circle? Yeah, 10. Okay, so we're on round 5. Nobody's died, nulls or heroes, which kind of sucks. But we will get, we're closing in. The mage is running for his life or her life. Let's choose another Wheel of Fortune card. Hopefully this plays out in our favor a little bit. So Fate, heroes. In this round, all heroes that make a critical hit add to their damage not 1 as usual, but 2. Okay, here's what I need to start rolling some 10s. Get some 2 damage on stuff. Just busting it away. This is Fortune Favors the Bold is the name of this card. All right. So let's go ahead and discard this tactics card. Let's see how they act this turn. Oh, no, this is easy. Okay, this is easy. They just hit the closest hero. No more counting this and that. They're just going to hit the closest hero. So that makes it a little bit easier for us this turn. Yeah, three damage. Yeah, per crit. Yeah, because crits usually only add 1 more damage. Your weapons do 1 damage. A crit would add 1 more damage. But now, because of the Fortune Favors the Bold, it's going to deal 2 more damage. So it would be a total of 3 damage on a crit, which could down one of these nulls. These nulls are just regular 3 life nulls. Okay, so it is the Knight first. Now, here comes, he can only move. No, not the Knight first, it's the Hunter first, sorry. Let's see, ooh, do I want to hit this guy? Or do I want to start trying to move? Because the Hunter can make another move action during its turn. Oh, choices. Even if I go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. No, I'm still not going to be able. He's not going to be within range. He's running, even with my bonus action. So I think just to free people up, I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to go 1, 2 right here, and he is going to shoot null number 4 right there. And gets an 8. All right, that's 1 damage, which he already had 2 on him, as it was. So this null is dead. Null number 4. Their Roman numeral on the shield is down. Put them to the side over there. Whenever they die, it's either you get to draw a bag of loot or an iron chest card. I think it's a bag of loot card. Where's the rule book? Oh, it's on the other side of the room. Or Nick could just tell me real quick before I go get it. Looking. The bag of loot. Awesome. Thank you. Like right as I was trying to, I'm like accidentally hitting the camera, having to move around. Like I said, the studio is not set up right. You do. Get that as soon as I get the new cameras, I'll be able to do that. But yeah, I'm going to go grab the nice size rule book right there. I should have had it next to me instead of across the room. Yeah. So he's going to immediately draw a bag of loot card. See, he gets a potion of stone skin. Awesome. It's an item. It ignores all damage and additional properties of the first hit against him. Lasts until the start of the next turn of the hero that uses this card or first negated hit. All right. So he's going to go ahead and the hunter will go ahead and put that in his bag right there. And then he already moved a bonus action. He can take another move action. So he's going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Get him up here. And then go to the mage. Mage. It's in trouble. Mage is going to go ahead and move 1 out of the way there. Is going to use the lowering ability, her bonus action, to lower his defense. It's like you actually drop back. Tokens on the ground where they'll die. But it's okay. That's right. Yeah, they don't get it right away. It drops it. Let me find bag of loot token. And we'll just we'll put the card to the side to note that that's bag of loot. That's right. You're supposed to drag the bag of loot token and then get it. Come on, tokens. We just have stuff littering the board all over the place. So the knoll is actually right here. Okay, so he is actually on the bag of loot. This token is not in his backpack, but we'll tuck it underneath or put it to the side of the board right there. We know that one's that one there. He can pick it up on a later turn. And can he pick it up for free or does it take an action? It's been a little while since I actually played through a full game of this because we play so many games over here. I was actually telling Gothylocks, I was like, yeah, I should have played this. We should have played this before I did the live playthrough, but can't keep all the rules in my head all the time, especially with all the games that we play. But does it take an action, Nick, for him to pick it up, or does he automatically get it when he walks over it? Oh, I can ignore the token right now. All right. Nick's going to let me ignore tokens. I'm just going to go ahead and put that back on the sheet right there. Hey. Oh, because after you win, you pick it up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get this. So on to the mage. The mage was hitting that knoll. Let's see. I need a crit. 7. Not a crit, but it is a hit. He had 1 damage on him, so now he has 2. 2 damage on him, and he's close to dying also. We will go to the knight. Oh, yeah, the knight is running. The knight's going to go 1, 2, 3, and even though he can't reach him, he is still going to taunt him to try to get him to stop. And he can make an extra move for his action since he's not attacking. So he will go 1, 2, 3. That way, this guy, if he does taunt, he will be forced to hit him because it's going to be closest hero. Actually, you know what? No, he is not. 1, 2, 3. He's going to go there. What is the next thing? In this mission, you claim the battlefield. In the mission, you run away. I'm gonna stay here because taunting him, he has to attack me. So if that debuff does not go away, he will have to turn around and come back, which takes him further away from the side of the board and gives us more of a chance to gang up on him and get him. So the Templar right there. Yeah, he is going to. Yeah, he's going to try to hit the knoll here. Number 3, right? Let's go, Templar. And it is a 9. Almost a crit, but not quite. But it's okay because this knoll already has 2 damage on him. So now this knoll can be gone. Add that to my collection of knolls here on the side. And this time I will. I know we're going to collect them all afterwards, but this time I am going to put the token here. It's okay. We'll collect them afterwards in the battlefield. But now he is going to move 1, 2, 3 right behind the Templar and use his bonus action to heal the Templar for 1 health. Or not the Templar, sorry, the Knight. The Templar is going to heal the Knight. Bonus action, 1 health. And then we will finally get to the Marauders. And we handled number 1 first, the taunted one. Let's see if he breaks his taunt. 6, he does. Oh, he's a 5 and above to break that taunt. He breaks it. And then on his turn, he moves 4, which is 1, 2, 3, and off the board. So he actually gets away with that bag of loot. So that's that bag of loot was worth 3 item cards, I think, if I remember from the quest book. 3 item cards that we'd have to try to recover, but we didn't. But with this round ends when we defeat all the enemies on the board. So we still got to take care of the other 2 gnolls here, which now we don't have to run after that guy. So it's going to be a little bit easier. Yeah, 3. All right, so let's go ahead and, well, let's see. Carry on with the Marauders. Let's see, who is this guy? This guy is number 5. And this guy right here is number 2. So yeah, number 2 is going to act first. Closest hero is a priority. I'm going to move up to the mage and try to make an attack. It rolled a critical. Because it rolled a 10 on the die. I mean, its critical is just like ours. 10 and above right there with the skull. So it's going to do 1 extra damage to the mage. Poor mage. That downs the mage. The mage only had 2 life. The mage is down. Down. And I don't remember the exact rules about going. I know the initiative drops to the bottom if you're taken out. I'm trying to remember exactly. I haven't had a guy fall out of initiative in a while. I know Nick is going to pop up in a second and be like, oh, this is what happens. This is what happens when you fall out of action. You take her initiative token and put it on the ground where she stands, or where she was standing. Okay. So I'm trying to actually find it in the rule book about heroes falling out of action. Tax. Other. Yeah. I know that. Yeah, you take because her mage token goes over here. She gets taken out and gets put over here on her board. And then she's not in for the whole rest of the game, right? She's out. Wait for a little bit of clarification. At the end of this round, I'll roll D10 for her. Okay, you keep typing. I'm going to go on with this gnoll because this gnoll is going to make 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to go through the closest one, so it's not going to get the attack because it has to do a double move. 10, God's help you, and she comes back. That's right, but she comes at the end of the initiative order, right? She doesn't take her place back in the original spot in the initiative. She goes at the end of the initiative. So now we are at the top of the round, and this is when we would do it, right? I'm trying to get at the end of the round, yeah. All right, so let's see if God's going to bring her back. Let's see. No, it's a 9. It is not a 10. So gods don't like the mage too much, probably because she doesn't pray enough to the gods of the world. But we will start out. Oh, this is round 6. Got to move the round tracker. And we start out with the hunter. So the hunter is right here next to this guy. Let's go ahead and take 1, 2 steps back. And this guy hasn't taken any damage. Oh, no, this guy's still fresh. Oh, no, I'm completely forgetting. 1, 2. Forgot to draw the Wheel of Fortune card. I'm too busy thinking about bringing the mage back in. New Wheel of Fortune card for the round. Fate. Heroes. For this round, all heroes get +2 to their crit. Oh, so now they're going to crit on an 8 and above. 8 and above. Wheel of Fate. Yeah, I remember, Nick. I saw he said Fortune attack. I know. So they're going to crit on an 8 and above, and then we discard this tactic card, and we'll see what these last 2 gnolls are saying. So warriors and elites, the priority is a hero with the highest power. So they're going to try to go towards the knight because the knight has the power of 2. So hero with the highest power. All right. Now we start off with a hunter. Hunter's going to move 1, 2, take 2 steps back that way, and try to shoot that knoll right there. And gets a 7. One shy of critting. So it's just 1 damage. You can hold on. Now it's going away. You can actually try to shoot the lowest knoll with Hunter. Move twice and shoot. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's okay. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Yeah. As I think these guys will be able. They won't. No, they don't have ranged attacks. They got to get melee. But I think we'll be okay. He does have a second move, so he is going to go. Yeah, Hunter 1, 2, and 3, and get over here. He's gonna make him chase him. So we'll go to the knight. Oh, it's telling me I got more messages. His messages stuff. Hey, Gothy's actually in the comments. Yeah. To the knight is going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to start running over this way towards that knoll. Bonus action, he's not in range to taunt anybody. The Templar. Let's see, the Hunter's not down any points. No, the Templar is going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to try to box this in right here. And bonus action to heal the knight. Oh, okay, heal himself. Templar's going to heal himself for 1. So now he's back up to full health. And then we go to these Marauders who should probably run away, but they're not the smartest of people. Oh, question real quick. You can just answer it in there. Do I roll each at the end of each round for the mage to come back, or just the round that she died? Go ahead and type that up there while I get these gnolls attacking. Number 2 right here is going to go. They go towards the hero with the highest power, which is the knight. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And he is going to try to hit that knight. And he gets a 5, which is a miss. Yeah, because they need a 6. The defense is 6. It's a roll for mage at the end of each round. Thank you, Nick. All right. So that knoll misses. This knoll is going to try to go for the hero with the highest power. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then double move 1, 2. So even though he doesn't get to attack, he is still right there. And then end of the round. Let's see if the mage is going to come back. Nope, it's a 4. Gods do not like the mage. So top of the initiative, we'll roll it around to 7. Draw a new Wheel of Fortune card. I remember this time. Let's see, enemies' abilities. Move all enemies 1 step higher on the initiative track. Ooh, so now they're actually going to go before the Templar. So we take their token, move it 1 step higher on the initiative track. So it moves Templar down 1, and they will be there. The enemies get a little bit of an advantage going on. And then we'll discard this tactics card and draw a new one. Let's see. They're going to go towards the hero with the lowest defense, which I think everybody's defense is a 6, right? We don't have anybody bumped up. You know, that could be later on, whenever you get some special armor and stuff out of the gold chest and the iron chest. But right now, everybody's got a 6. So they're basically going to go towards the hero that's closest to them, which right now it's going to be the knight or the Templar. But I think we're going to solve that real quick. So is the hunter. Hunter is going to go 1, 2 right here and shoot the knoll right there. And gets a 1. But he gets a reroll. Oh no, I used the ability already. Oh, he can't reroll the 1s. Oh, all right. What's his armor's ability? I forgot his armor's ability. Increase your agility by 1 for a single roll. All right, so he is going to let's have him move. Let's see. We can't because he can his bonus ability. He can move again. Bonus action. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's have him locked in like that behind them so they can gang up on them. We will move to the knight. The knight's gonna go ahead and try to take out this guy right here. Yeah, null number 2. Try to hit him, and he gets a 4. I don't know what's up with these guys. They're depressed at the loss of their mage. Stuff's not working. Can't get him. Before his bonus action, he's actually gonna go ahead and make sure this guy doesn't switch to anybody else. He's gonna go ahead and taunt him. Why not? Why not? Like using those extra abilities. And now it is the Marauder's turn. The Marauder, so number 2 has to try to hit him. It's a 9. So he does hit him for 1. And we'll take that taunt token right back off of there. And since we're going for the heroes, he's already right there next to him. He's going to try to hit the knight also, since he's right there. So number, is it 4 or 5? I think it's 4. And he gets a 4, so he misses. He did not get 6 or above. All right, now it's a Templar. Templar actually gets to go. Templar is going to take 1 step here. I know, Templar first. Why not? It's going to use bonus action to heal that 1 hit point on the knight. Then it's going to move 1, and it's going to try to hit that Marauder number 2 right there. And got a 6, which is a hit, which should finish him off. Yeah, he's got 2 hits on him already. 3 hits kills him. So is that Marauder? No, Marauder down. All right, so where are we at? We're at the end of the round. Let's go ahead and roll and see if we get our mage back. If the gods will grace us with the mage. Nope, 2. No mage yet. So back to the beginning of the round. We're on round 8 now. Wheel of Fortune card. Fate Heroes. Equipment that only works once or several times per battle. Replenishes all its uses. Oh, nice. So that means we get his quiver ability back. We get the shield ability back. So we can reroll 1s on with the hunter. We can make them roll twice, possibly, but we only got the 1 guy left. This is gonna be pretty easy. Let's get the enemy tactics card. See who they're gonna be attacking. Priority hero that cannot attack adjacent squares. Hero that cannot attack adjacent squares. So does that mean like the mage, since it shoots or it attacks diagonal also? So the hunter cannot. Oh, that's right. Okay, so not the ones that have a range of 2 or more. Just I got it. No yelling at me. I got it. Yeah. So not melee ones. Ranged. Yeah, 2 to 5. All right. So let's start out with the hunter. Hunter's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and try to shoot the null. 7. Yes, finally. Okay. He's got 2 damage on him, and the hunter is like jumping for joy for finally hitting. Let's move the knight. The knight will turn around, and we'll try to take a whack at him with his sword. And it's a 2. Of course it is. So the knight misses. And why not? The knight's going to taunt him. I'm just going to put it next to him. Not put it on the token. The knight's going to taunt him. Let's go to the Marauder so that he has to hit the knight. He needs a 6 or above. He rolls a 9. He does hit the knight for 1. And then it is the Templar. Once you get around to this, we got 1 guy left. It's pretty easy. Templar's not even going to bother to heal him. He's going to go 1, 2, and he's going to try to hit the null Marauder himself. Use shield. Oh, It's okay. He's got full health. I don't even need to use a shield. There's one guy on the board. It's okay. I can save that ability for later. And the Templar gets a 6, which is the finishing blow, killing off the last Knoll. And we get the spoils. Yay! I got to go over and get the campaign book. It's on the other side of the room. Also, like the rulebook was. All right, we get to see what we get. The camera stopped shaking. So victory, yeah, we win. There's no enemies on the board. Woo! That's awesome. So all my heroes are level 1, gathering loot. So we get loot, yeah, everything that's on the battlefield. So all heroes who did not fall out of action at the end of the mission can completely restore their health. The heroes that fell out of action restore only 1 health. So the mage will go and heal 1. All heroes can draw corresponding equipment cards for every treasure and loot token left on the game tile at the end of the game. But we also get to draw 8 iron chest cards and choose 4 of them. The rest go to the discard, right? So we're going to draw for this bag, this chest, plus 8 more, and then choose 4 out of those and go. So let's go ahead and do that. We didn't get the heavy burden because we didn't get the bag from the Knoll. He ran out of there, so we don't get to draw the 3 cards for that, 3 loot cards from there. All right, well, let's see what we did get. So let's draw for this bag right here. We got a bear trap. Ooh, nice bear trap. Discard, then place a bear trap token in adjacent unoccupied square, and it will snatch people and do some damage. Okay, so that's 1. We've got this iron chest right here for the one on the board. Does not count towards the end of the game ones. This is one that's on your board. So holy symbol. It's a talisman accessory, and it says you can re-roll your 1s on the D10. Nice. I think that's actually going to be good to go towards the Templar in their spot right there. And now we draw 8 cards from the iron chest. We have to choose 4 of them and discard the other 4. Not counting this bear trap right there that we already got from the token on the board. So let's go. Oh, iron chest, not bag of loot. Let's go pick up a stack right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, this is a good stack. And we can see, got a sturdy shield, got a wand, got a halberd, some bracers of lightning. Nice. Battle staff, great axe, some plate armor, and a composite bow. So yeah, we have to discard 4 of these, but there's some good options from among these weapons to increase at least 1 for each of them. Plus the Templar over there already got that that nice amulet right there. We got the bear trap that we can throw to somebody, and then 4 of these. Yeah, everybody's getting an upgrade. This is awesome. Let's composite bow, of course, is going to go to the hunter. We're just going to go there. So bow. Let's see. This still does it. Yeah, this causes standard attack against full creep in the wide swing. Oh, okay. So it actually lets you sweep across there. The rule book shows like the different ranges for attacks and stuff. The plate armor gives +3. The battle staff, once per battle after the enemy has made a hit roll, you can increase your defense by 2 against this hit roll. That might be nice for the mage. Braces of lightning, increase your agility. Halberd, because range 1 to 2. Oh, and your crit chance goes down, or to 9 above. That might be good for the knight. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, I can't choose. And sturdy shield. Anyway. Yep. So we got some good stuff to choose from. I'm not going to make the choices right now because this is just a one shot, and don't play too many solo games. Some of them, but that's the Eternal Battle. It's on Kickstarter for like another day and 10 hours, 12 hours, something like that. So go ahead and get over there and check it out. If you haven't already funded, go ahead and hit that pledge button. If you've already pledged, go ahead and increase your pledge because they got a lot of good stuff with the upper pledge level. So if you could actually do it, do it. So I'm Logan. Logan Chops Reviews. Thank you for joining me for my playthrough, and we'll see you next time. Happy gaming.